This week's Outside Edge takes us up the coast from Old Orchard Beach to the Blue Hill Peninsula. Meteorologist
Mallory Brooke explores thousands of acres of preserved land in down East Maine.
The Blue Hill Heritage Trust is made up over 100 different parcels of land across the Blue Hill Peninsula, of which you can go hiking, cycling, or even swimming. A lot of limitless activities to spend time outdoors. The trust is truly centered on making this land accessible, but also making sure that we're protecting our environment and setting it up for sustainability.
Chrissy Beardsley Allen, Development Director of the Blue Hill Heritage Trust, says it's truly a community-based land trust, and nearly all of their work is supported by donors who either live on or visit the Blue Hill Peninsula regularly.
We really have such a vibrant community that crosses political lines because we all care about this place. We want to protect it into the future. We want to protect not only our access, but the environmental importance of this place.
Educational seminars and programs are held for community members and through work at each of the 10 schools. Topics such as climate migration have been at the forefront of conversations.
We're trying to do some work with our local municipalities to help them do smart planning so that we can welcome all of these new people into our community while protecting the nature and the character of this place, as well as protecting the areas that are important for climate resiliency.
Hiking is most popular on the peninsula, and they've also created wheelchair-accessible trails with hard-packed gravel. Chrissy took us on a tour of 3 gems of the trust.
Peters Brook and Penny's Preserve. This is a really neat story because it came out of many, many donations of either conservation easement or land donations from local landowners over the course of about 15, 20 years. It now is about 325 acres, has a 5-mile trail system, goes through waterfalls. Another spot is Kingdomwoods Conservation Area. This is a parcel of land that is over 875 acres. It's a major ecological conservation area. There's a trail system just below the pond, but the rest of the property has been left wild and open because it's a really critical part of our watershed and our ecosystem here. Blue Hill Mountain is the highest peak on the Blue Hill Peninsula. It has a lot of cultural and historic importance to our area, and the view that you get from the top of the mountain is just outstanding. You're looking out over Acadia, Blue Hill Bay, and then the whole landscape of the Blue Hill Peninsula.
The mission of preservation and accessibility has deep and historic roots for Chrissy.
My ancestors were part of the founding of the town of Blue Hill, and I grew up here. I was born and raised here. I went away for college, and when I came back, I had a very new perspective on this place. I can think of nothing better to do with my time than to be supporting the mission of this organization because it supports my community.
For the Outside Edge, I'm meteorologist Mallory Brooke, News Center, Maine.